Hello, welcome to episode 456 of the command block tutorial series for 1.21, or you can use this in data packs as well. We're going to copy a block to an item display. So we'll make an item display. It's there. Let's press F3 and B. Yeah, we can see it is because we can see where it's looking. So it's looking down there. Okay, this is an actual block. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy that block onto the display, and we can do that pretty simply just by pressing one little short command there. Okay, it should work for most blocks. There we go. In fact, it will even work for something like grass, although grass will look a bit strange. It won't be displaying it as the grass item, and it won't take into account the colour tint either, but we've got this funny little thing here. Anyway, so what you can do is you can specify coordinates of the block and just copy it across. We're using a loot table though, so some blocks might not work. I wonder if a command block would work. I don't know if it would. See, command block doesn't work. But pretty much everything that can be mined in the game will. Okay, let's remove that. And let's remove that. And let's get on and build it now. Okay, let's make a start. We don't need much. So what we'll do first, let's put down some command blocks. We only need 3. And let's put down some markers as well. Let's use some wool for that. So we'll have a green wool. We'll put that there. And let's put a little, a different coloured wool. I don't know. Let's have red. Okay, that'll do. Right. Let's start with summoning the item display. So we'll just do a summon. And we'll say, we'll summon it on here. Okay. Fill, tab, tab, tab. Let's get those coordinates. Copy. Okay, let's summon. Item display. Minecraft item display at those coordinates. And we'll make a mistake first. And then we'll fix it as we go. And let's give it some tags so we can target it nice and easily. Tags. And it doesn't matter, let's call it my display. That'll do. Okay. And that's what I'm going to do for the summon. Let's summon it. If I press F3B, we can see it's where it's looking. Now, where it's looking is actually coming out of the center of the block there. So we can see we've already got a mistake because it's too low. But we'll keep going and we'll fix that in a minute. If you just want to see this command, we can fix it by putting a 0.5 on there, and now it will be higher. But let's keep going without the fix. Let's do a remove, because we're going to be playing around with it. So let's just any entity, and we're only testing. Well, we'll even though we're testing, let's get in good habits. We'll still put the type first. Minecraft item display. Tag, is that a full stop? Yep, we want a comma. Tag equals my display. Okay, gone. Cool, let's bring one back. And we'll copy whatever block we put on here. So let's get the coordinates of that. Fill, tab, tab, tab. And we can use a loot table to do this. So let's just say copy. And what we'll do is we will loot replace entity, let's say the nearest, type equals item display, Minecraft item display, tag equals my display, container.0, and we'll pretend that we're going to mine the block. So we will mine the block at the coordinates we just saved, so that's the coordinates not of that block. And we'll leave it there for now, actually. Let's just do that. Okay, let's summon one. And then let's copy the block. What's going to happen? Well, nothing at the moment because there's no block there. So let's pop down a... let's get a yellow wool. And let's do copy. Aha, okay, so we can see it's too low. Let's fix that. So as I said earlier, we just need to lift it up. There we go. Just lift it up by a little bit. And now we can see that it's where it's looking is in the middle of the block. So we can, well, we can't copy because I haven't put anything there. Let's copy that one. There we go. So that's pretty good. But we're going to have some problems if we want to do some other stuff. So for instance, stone. I think that would be a good example. Let's try stone. Now, what happens when you normally mine stone? You don't get stone. You get... oh, nothing at all, apparently. Oh, it's because we killed it. There we go. You get... the big reveal. You get cobblestone. So... well, that's not what we want. We want it to copy the stone. So let's go and look at the loot table for stone. And we'll be able to see why this is happening. So if we look at this copy command first, we are replacing the loot of the item display. It's container 0, so that's the item it's displaying, as if we mined the block at those coordinates. Now, so to be fair, it's doing exactly what you would expect. If I mine this block, because we're not actually copying the block, we're mining the block. So let's go to survival. If I mine that block, I do get cobblestone. So that is why we're displaying cobblestone there. Let's go and have a look at the loot table. So if we're on loot table, okay. Let's do presets and switch to stone. It's going to be quite a few. Let's stone. There it is. You're not going to show it to me? Okay, let's go back there and then go back into the loot table. Probably remembers that I last looked at it and is not happy. And I know that fixes it. There we go. Okay. So, we've got some alternatives. Drop stone. Here we go. So drop stone, match tool, the item, so any tool, but it has to have silk touch if you want stone. Otherwise, you're just going to get cobblestone. Okay. So, it's requiring an item with silk touch. Let's go back. Let's add that onto the end. So let's remove that one and we'll summon another one. Let's go to our copy and say, right, okay, so we are mining it. What are we mining it with? Let's say we're mining it with a diamond pickaxe. Pickaxe, please. Did I just go past it? I did. Pickaxe. Okay, that's not good enough. It has to have the silk touch. So let's say enchantments equals, and then we'll have one enchantment in here, which will say, how do I do this? It's all contained in speech marks, isn't it? And then it needs a level. So we'll say silk touch level 1. Let's write silk touch in here. Minecraft silk touch. Ah, it's happy now. Okay, so now it's going to give me the result of mining that block as if I used a diamond pickaxe with silk touch. So let's try that. Cool. Okay. And remember that it didn't actually care what tool it was. If we go back and look, match tool item, it doesn't care. It only cares about the enchantments. So we could probably change this to any tool. So let's try a hoe. Done. Yeah, okay, so as long as the tool's got silk touch, it's happy. So that should work now for grass as well, I suppose. So let's try the grass block. Because we've got a hoe with silk touch. Yeah, okay, so that's working. As you would expect, let's get rid of that, get a new one. If we take off the item again, and let's just remove that item for now, then probably we're going to get dirt. Yeah, we're going to get dirt. Okay. Well, thinking about grass, actually, I imagine if we try to do it with a grass block, so not grass block, actually grass, one, it's not going to work very well anyway. We're not going to get this double cross. We're just going to get one of these lines. But I don't think this will work. No. Okay. Well, let's summon it. Try again. No. Let's put the tool back on. Okay, so a diamond hoe with silk touch. No. Okay, well, why is that not working? So if something's not working, we can always go over to Misode and check its loot table, and we'll have a look. So let's have a look at grass and see why that's not giving us what we want. Short grass, that's what it's called, isn't it? Okay, so short grass. Right, short grass needs a tool, and it actually specifies shears. In fact, it doesn't even care about silk touch. It only wants shears. Okay, so if stone and grass blocks don't care about the tool, they just want enchantment, and short grass doesn't care about the enchantment, it just wants shears, we could probably combine them all together and give ourselves some shears. Well, we're not actually giving ourselves shears, we're pretending that we're mining the block with silk touch shears. Okay, we probably, as I say, we won't get what we want. There we go. We're not taking into account the biome color or the biome tint. And as you can see, we're just, I don't know, I kind of like that for some reason. I'm sure we could use that for something. But now we've got shears. So this is like, oh, shears. Okay, I'm fine with that. There we go. You can have that as a result. But let's just check it's going to still work for our stone. Because it should do. Because stone didn't care about what the tool was. It only seemed to care that it had a silk touch. So I'm expecting this to work. Yeah, okay. Cool. So what we can do using this is we can copy the block at our specified coordinates. And we're putting it into the item display. What can you use this for? Let's get rid of that little bar. What can you use this for? I don't know. Anything you like, really. Anything where you want to copy a block onto an item display. I thought it'd just be useful to show it. As I said in my last datapack video, I think it's also handy to have some sort of smaller components. If you were looking for something, oh, how do I copy a string from here to there? Or how do I copy this block? It's pretty hard to find that sort of thing if you just got, hey, we're going to be flying around on a phantom, which needs to be redone because Gal Sergi showed me a better one. Or, hey, this is how you do a thirst mechanic. So this makes things easier to find. I'm waffling. You've been here long enough. I've stretched this out for a while, haven't I? Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.